Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I am Barbara. I'm so excited that you stopped by today. And today you see it is seed heaven. Yes, I got all my seeds laid out. Well, all of them are not in here. The ones we're going to talk about today are in here. So today I'm going to share with you I've already unboxed the seeds, but I want to share with you some of the things that I got and really focus on some new varieties that I'm going to be planting in the 2023 summer garden. So I'm really excited. If you guys saw one of my last videos, it might have been 2 videos ago, I talked about ordering my seeds and that I got it all done before the end of the year. So I ordered them like the last week of December. I did 2 big orders, one from Johnny Seeds and then one from Baker's Creek. I still have a few seeds left to buy, but that's going to be a much smaller order. It should be a much smaller order. And so I'll definitely let you know when I do that and share any new varieties with you. And maybe you guys will give me some comments or some suggestions of something that I just got to try that I don't talk about today. Like if you know that I need it in my life, don't keep it to yourself. Put it down in the comments. But today I want to show you the new stuff that I bought. I love seeing what other people are buying and what they're trying in their garden. And so I thought I would do the same as we start preparing for the summer season. Also, maybe 3 or 4 videos ago, I did a video talking about I got to do this before I order seeds. Y'all, let me tell you, I am so glad I did inventory before I bought seeds, because it's something about those seed catalogs and going to the website. It's like they not only call your name, it's like they yank you by your, like, put me in your cart, put me in your cart. And had I not gone through my inventory, I know that I would have double bought. And I can say that because I know how I am when it comes to seeds, but also I double bought some stuff by accident. As I was going through my seeds, I'm like, oh shoot, I got lots of those. There was one case of my seeds, I think on that video where I was going through my seed inventory, if you remember, there was one case I think of my seeds that I didn't go through because it was like all jumbled up, meaning there were multiple kinds of seeds in that one case. It was kind of like a catch-all from the greenhouse. And that's the one I did not go through. And in that one, I had lots and lots of peppers and something else. And I'm like, oh, it was San Marzano tomatoes that I didn't even know that I had that many, which I didn't order any of those, which I'm glad that I didn't, but I ordered some more peppers that I already had, like plenty of. So anyway, that's just one case that I forgot that had like a little hodgepodge. But can you imagine, had I not done my inventory, your girl would have been buying stuff. And again, you can never really have too many seeds, but you can have too many seeds, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, let's jump into it. I kind of have it categorized. So I've unboxed the Johnny Seeds order. I've unboxed the Baker's Creek order, and I've kind of categorized them for the purposes of showing you today. And then once I show you, then I can feel free to kind of put them in their cases. And if you're new to me, I'm in zone 7A, I'm in Tennessee, and this is how I store my seeds in case this is your first time seeing me or seeing this process. I use these are like photo cases. You get them in a case that comes like this. You can get them from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. It usually comes, I think, with 16 cases. They are 4x6 and it's designed to hold photos, but it's the perfect size for seeds. So once I do this video and show you my new ones, then I will put these seeds in their respective cases so that it's all organized. So let's jump into it. So, okay, let's start with this pile here. Okay, so this is a new variety I'm trying, and this is Okra Heavy Hitter. Heavy Hitter. So this is from Baker's Creek, as you can see, and it says that it produces like a lot, like it's a high producer. Now, I didn't have any issues with okra last year. In fact, my okra produced pretty well. I did the Clemson spineless, that was the majority of it, and then I also did burgundy okra. The burgundy okra was not as prolific as the Clemson spineless, but I didn't have any issues. But remember, I said I'm not going to do as much okra as I did last year. So I wanted to try this because of the description. It kind of just grabbed me that it produces so much. And then also, so this was done by somebody in Oklahoma. But if I'm going to do less okra plants, I thought, let me try this one that's called a heavy hitter. And maybe I can get more or the same for the bang for the buck with planting less seeds. So this is a new okra I'm going to try this year. I'll probably do a couple of these and maybe a couple of the Clemson spineless, and we'll go from there. Okay, these are not new to me this year. I did them last year, but they produce, especially if you are in the South in a very hot, humid environment, these things are prolific. These are the purple hull, pink eye. We love these. Last year I did purple hull and I did black eyed peas. This year I'm just doing purple hulls unless I run out of these. And so I bought 3 packs of this, but then I just found 2 other packs. So I don't know. I think it'll be enough, but I may order a couple more packs just to be on the safe side. But I'm only doing purple hull, and these are so prolific. So if you like those type of peas and you're in that type of environment, I guarantee you will love these. Okay, so then when it came to green beans, I'm trying a new one called the jade green bean or the jade bean. It is a bush bean. I have not done any pole beans as of yet, so I may try that this year. I didn't buy any because I have several from last year that I did not that I didn't plant. And so the pole beans, the only reason I didn't do it last year is because obviously you need a trellis for them to climb up, and the bush is just easier. This is my all-time favorite green bean, the Blue Lake. Last year I tried Provider. I did not like that at all. It just, I didn't like it. It produced okay, but it went bad really quickly, meaning I didn't have enough time to pick it. Versus these, it seems like it lasts on the vine longer and it doesn't go bad as quick, and we love the taste of these. So I'm gonna try these jade. If you've tried jade before, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so that's that stack. So then this stack is peppers. Y'all know I love a pepper. And so I'm really excited about this one right here. Sugar Rush Peach Pepper. Don't that sound good? That sounds so good to me. So it's like a pepper that has some heat to it and a sweet. I cannot wait to try this. I'm thinking it will be really good in a salsa. And I'm also thinking I want to make a hot sauce out of it. Okay, so on the Sugar Rush Peach, look at that. That sounds amazing. So I'm thinking salsa and hot sauce are definitely a great try for this. And I wonder how prolific it is, but this is definitely going to be in my garden in 2023. The other new pepper I have is called ahi mango. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bitty small pepper. For those that are not new to me, do you remember there was a pepper in my tunnel that was in a big pot, and it had these little small orange peppers? And I told you I got it from a friend of mine that got it from out of the country, but he did not know what type of pepper it was. These look really similar, really similar. So I'm gonna grow this and see if it's similar, if it's the same thing. But if not, it sounds good. So it says this pepper, ahi pepper, is a tangerine color, mango sweetness with a nice searing heat, perhaps the perfect pepper. It says it's 1/2 inch wide and 2 inches long. So that means it's tiny. It has about 25,000 heat units. So it's similar to a hot serrano or a lemon drop pepper. So I need to look up and see, because jalapeno is like my frame of reference for, what do you call it? The Scoville heat units. So I need to look up and see what a jalapeno is, so I know if it's more or less. It sounds like this is probably more. So somewhere in between jalapeno and habanero is like my heat tolerance. So I'm not a ghost pepper girl, anything like that. But anyway, it sounds nice, so we're going to try that as well. Another new pepper is Advarsky. This is one that I saw on somebody's channel, and this is like a roasting pepper. And I heard that it's really, really good. So it's a roasting pepper, and it says it's very fragrant. And so they start off green, of course, and go red. So this is the Advarsky. If you have done this one before, let me know. But so that would be like a nice grilling pepper, or to roast with veggies and things like that. Another new one is the orange spice jalapeno. One is pretty. Y'all know I like cute things. I like pretty things, and I like color in the garden. If it's the same heat as a jalapeno, then that's going to be great. I think this again would be good in like a salsa. One, it'll give it a little bit of a different color with the orange and the red, with the red tomatoes and then a little orange pepper, and then a certain heat level. Probably be good in chili too. It'll be good in anything a jalapeno is. And maybe I can make some orange jalapeno salt. Maybe so. So I got a couple of those. There was another pepper that I got. Let me get it right quick. Okay, I can't find the one I'm looking for. I must have taken it in the house, but it's called a sweet bonnet pepper. So it's like a Scotch bonnet, but sweet. So you know Scotch bonnet is like way up there on the heat factor. But this is a sweet bonnet that I found at Baker's Creek that I want to try. I can't find the packet right now. Other peppers are the habanero. So this is like the flavor of a habanero, but not the heat. I'm going to try maybe one and just see, if I like it or not. But I will definitely still plant the habanero. This is another one, a lemon spice jalapeno. I bought this last year and never tried it. So I'm going to try it this year if I have space. And then the poblano. I haven't grown this before. I bought it last year and didn't try it. So let me know if you've done the poblano and how you do those. I know that it's good for chili relleno, but I don't really like that. So let me know what else you do with the poblano. Also, help me out. I want to make sriracha sauce. What pepper do I use for sriracha sauce? Somebody let me know in the comments. Okay, now let's get to some specialty kind of peppers. Remember I told you guys that one of my goals this year is production, is to yield an abundant amount so that we have enough to preserve for the whole year and be able to sell some produce and try our hand at it for the first time. And when I say sell, I'm not necessarily talking about selling to restaurants or to markets just yet, but just selling off our farm. So maybe like we do a day where people can come and buy produce, like a pick and pay, something like that is what we're thinking. So because of that, I bought some specialty greenhouse varieties that are designed for the high tunnel. They're designed for high heat, high humidity, and they're supposed to produce a great yield. These are all hybrids. And these are Johnny C, so there's like no picture, so I'll just kind of read off what I bought. I bought the Milena, it's M-I-L-E-N-A, and that's an orange bell pepper. I bought the Sprinter, which is a red bell pepper. I bought the Brocanto, B-R-O-C-A-N-T-O, which is a yellow bell pepper. And so I have yellow, red, and orange. All of those will be in the tunnel. I also bought something called a Carmen pepper, which is more of a sweet pepper. It's probably like more of a sweet roasting pepper. I'm gonna try that in the tunnel. And then, yeah, that's it for the peppers that are specifically designed for the greenhouse. So I'm excited to try. I will still do regular peppers, like I just mentioned, outside in the outside garden. And so it's gonna be interesting to see which produces more, if they produce the same, or will I be able to tell a huge difference between those in the tunnel that are going to be all of them will be a hybrid version and high yield versus what's outside. Some will be hybrids and some will be heirlooms. So I can't wait to try that out. So that's it on the peppers. Then on some of the basil, I'm trying some new basils this year. So I have a cardinal basil that I want to try. I think this is just pretty, and my plan is to use this for color in the garden, as well as I want to use this as a filler for flower arrangements, because of course I'll be doing cut flowers again this year. This is a Genovese basil that I'm going to try. I also want to try, I'm sorry, I'm getting a call. Okay. I also want to try holy basil. I haven't tried that one before. I heard that it smells great. So I want to try that one, but I haven't bought that one yet. So I'm going to pick some of that up on my next order. And then I have an African basil. Has anybody ever tried that one? It says this is from Ghana, and it can be used in salad, soups, pastas, vinegars, and jellies. So I wonder if it tastes different. I got one. I just wanted to try it. And then I bought some Calypso cilantro. Different. But, so those are the three basils, the Genovese, the African, and the cardinal. All right, now let's move on to tomatoes. Okay, so of course I'll do the traditional tomatoes that I did last year, the ones that I really, really like. But here are some new varieties again that I'm trying. So this is a brand new one to me. It's called Dr. Witchy's Yellow. It's a yellow tomato. Isn't that beautiful? It's pretty. So again, I hate to say that I'm growing it because it's pretty, but it will give me some color in the garden. But I do want to try it as well. I've heard that this is good. It says it's a tangerine orange fruit, solid, smooth texture, tropical sweet taste, heavy yields, and very productive. So I cannot wait to try that. So that sounds like it would be good in a salad. Again, I think this would be good in a salsa. It'll give color to the salsa. And if it's like sweet and tropical, that sounds good, especially on a salad, and especially in some salsa, and especially on a sandwich, and especially maybe like some tomato jam. Ooh, I'm getting so excited, y'all. Okay, have y'all tried Dr. Witchy's? Let me know. This was a free seed from Baker's Creek. I don't know that I'm gonna do this. It's called a spoon tomato. I'm not that thrilled. I mean, that looks so tiny. Like 4 or 5 of those on a spoon. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, that's real tiny. I definitely would not want to try to can that. I don't know. Maybe just pop them and eat them. Has anybody ever done this one? Spoon tomato? I don't know. I don't want to take up no space for that. That don't excite me. Y'all make it excite me. Tell me if I need to be thinking differently about this. What else? That is new. Okay. Okay, so let me talk about the new ones that are, again, designed for the greenhouse. My first time ever trying it. These are the ones I told you can be pricey, but you got to have a different mindset. Again, depending on what your goal is. One of my goals is high production, high yield, okay? So I have the Sakura. That's from Johnny Seeds. I have the Rebelski. That is a slicing tomato. And the Sakura, I think, is a cherry tomato. And so those two I'm going to be trying in the tunnel this year. Again, for the Rebelski, it's a slicing tomato, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Sakura is a cherry tomato. So I'm going to be trying those. Also, this is not necessarily for the high tunnel, but it's called a Super Sweet 100 tomato. It is a hybrid. And then the Big Beef Plus. So I'm going to try those, and we're going to see what happens. All right. Last but not least are my flowers. Okay, so I did flowers. If you're new to me, I did flowers for the first time last year. I love flowers. Love. They bring me so much joy. I love having them in my house. I love to look at them. I love flowers. And so I decided to grow my own last year. Did it for the first time. And so I did not make as many flower arrangements as I should have or wanted to, just because I was so busy with the garden. So I'm definitely going to try to up that this year. I probably made 3 or 4 flower arrangements, which again, it's okay, but I could have done more. But I had plenty to look at, and they were beautiful, and they attracted a lot of good pollinators. So I want to show you some of my flowers. Let's start with the Johnny C's. I'll give you the names because they don't have pictures on theirs, and then we'll end with the pretty pictures on the Baker's Creek. Okay. So I have a new celosia. I did celosia last year. I did the Pompous Plume. I did the Eternity Mix. What else did I do? Flamingo. And so this year I have the Orange Queen celosia. I also bought a Rudbeckia, which is a Black-Eyed Susan. This is the Sahara kind. Can't wait to try that. I have another celosia called Terracotta. So if you think about the color of a terracotta pot, it's like in that color, but like a little bit more mauve. That's gonna be pretty. I did a White Swan Marigold. I have some new zinnias that I'm doing. One that's called Giant Salmon Rose for the zinnia. That's really, really pretty. And then I have a new sunflower that I'm gonna try. It's called Chocolat. So it's like a chocolate center. I'm gonna be trying that. What else? I have some lavender. I'm actually gonna start some lavender seeds because you start your lavender seeds now. They'll be ahead of all the other seeds. So I'm gonna put that to the side because I'm actually gonna start some lavender probably today or this week. And then I have another sunflower called Firecracker that is really, really pretty. And then a new flower that I'm trying. So all the other ones that I just mentioned, the celosia and the sunflowers and the zinnias, I planted those last year. These are just different color mixes. But this plant right here is called, it's an aster, a China aster, and it's a custom mix. It was really, really, really pretty. And so I'm gonna try that this year as well. That's a brand new one. But let me show y'all the pictures. Okay, so here is an aster. This is what they look like. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Salmon aster. So it's like a light peachy color. I think that's gonna be so pretty in a flower arrangement. And then look at this. Here's the Rudbeckia Sahara. So it's like a Black-Eyed Susan, but look at those pretty colors. I've been trying to, and I need to put all of my colors, my flowers out so I can see the color array. As I was picking them, I noticed I was drawn to yellows, oranges, salmons, things like that. I was less drawn to like purples and reds, pinks I like, but I want to do it in a way that is going to kind of not coordinate, that's the wrong word, complement the garden. So I'm going to be a little bit more strategic this year about where I plant my flowers and what kind I plant. At least that's what's in my head. Y'all know, big dreams, big dreams. Okay, this is a nasturtium. Now, y'all know, I'm not a big fan of nasturtiums. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I definitely don't eat them. Haven't tried. They are edible. But I'm just not a big, last year my nasturtiums did not do good at all. The first year they did good. I don't know, it's like papery thin to me, but they're great for the garden. They are great for the garden. So that's why I continue to plant them. So this is a new one, Tip Top Alaska Salmon. So you can see like this color and this color are kind of in the same family, so to speak. So those would complement each other if they were like in the same bed. I think that would be pretty together. So I am gonna plant that. This is one I planted last year, I only planted one of, but I loved it. The Kilimanjaro White Marigold. Those, I'm not gonna say those old tired marigolds, but y'all know those yellow marigolds that be at the big box stores. Now look, there is no shame because I bought tons of them last year because they have a job to do. They have a job to attract the bees, and they're great around tomatoes and all of that. So I put those old tired yellow marigolds in my garden, but they're not the best to look at. I mean, they serve a purpose, but this right here, it is beautiful, and it's bigger. It's bigger. And remember, I'm gonna plant a lot more marigolds this year, and I will plant some of those cheaper yellow orange looking ones that's like real small. I'm gonna do a lot of seeds of those because I can just pop them in the garden around tomatoes and fill in places. So they work for that. They look okay. They're just not beautiful like this. and it'll save me money and not buy all those from the big box stores, okay? So here's another marigold that I am gonna try. This is new. This is Orange Hawaii. I thought that would be pretty. So as you can see, I don't know, I guess I'm drawn to like oranges and stuff because look at that. Look at that. Okay, and then two more. This is a Celosia Rainbow Sherbet. That is so pretty. I cannot wait to see that in my house. It'll be so good in the sunroom too. Oh, that's another thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting so excited. I can not only put flowers in my house, but I can put them in the sunroom now. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. Y'all, look at that. It's like these greens, these pinks, these oranges. Oh, I love that. And then the very last one, milkweed, which I've never ever planted milkweed. So y'all let me know in the comments. If you have done milkweed, like let me know if it's invasive. Let me know if once I plant it, it's not gonna go anywhere. Like any of that kind of stuff, let me know before I plant it. Because if it's invasive or if it's not gonna go anywhere, I don't wanna plant it. I don't like things that are so invasive, or if they are invasive, I will put them in a pot. I don't want to put them in my garden because if I don't like it, I don't want to have to fight to get rid of it. And I don't want it to be there forever unless I want it to be there. If I want it to be there forever, I'll just keep planting it. So y'all let me know on milkweed. But it said it was good for pollination. And so look at this. This is, it's called Gay Butterflies. I thought it was pretty. And I thought it'd be pretty in an arrangement. And plus it said it was really, really good. It says these fragrant flowers are irresistible to butterflies, hummingbirds, bees, and other beneficial insects. So I'm all about all of that, but y'all let me know if I need to be extra careful where I plant this, right? Y'all, I know it's January. I know we're ways off to the summer garden, but this is the time now to plant. And so you're gonna see me, a series of videos or just, more content. I'm really trying to focus on being planful, intentional, and organized before the season starts. So I have some other content planned for you guys that I'm gonna be talking more about that and giving you some tips. But this is the first of the seed orders. This is supposed to be my biggest. So y'all, if I come back on here with a whole bunch of unboxing, just pray for a girl, okay? But my goal is that I have done the biggest of the order. But y'all drop down in the comments anything that you know, Barbara, you have got to try this. Like you would love it. It will do great. If you like, put it down in the comments because I want to know. Like don't not tell me because I want to know, okay? I want to know. But thank you guys. Y'all, I'm so excited, as you can tell. I am so excited. Okay, so I've showed you the new seeds. I got a few more things to order. I will show you that when I do that. Plus, I'm gonna wait to see what you guys put in the comments about anything that I need to go look at, try, that I haven't tried. Let me know. I'm in Zone 7A. I'm in Tennessee. So yeah. So now I can put these in all their little respective cases, get all tidied up and organized, and we're gonna start on the next part of our organization, intentional planning for the spring and summer. And I'll take you along with that on one of my next videos. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that this was helpful. Hope it was entertaining. I hope that you got some good ideas for your garden about some things that you can plant. Remember, this is all a journey. As we continue to go and walk, skip, run along the journey, we learn different things, we try different things, and we are growing together. I cannot wait to see you next time. Take care, and remember, subscribe to this video or subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing, and I'll see you next time, friend.